Austin Dillon making the move on Keselowski for third.
We saw him gain on him the last time as they got towards the tunnel turn. How about Matt Crafton and Kevin Harvick? Kevin Harvick's going to make it 3 wide. Matt Crafton into the wall.
Our series points leader Crafton and Brad Keselowski both into the wall in significant damage.
After 05, come on down.
A huge story here early as your championship leader Matt Crafton has damage and Brad Keselowski is torn up.
A brand spanking new truck for Brad Keselowski, but look at our championship leader there. What a hit he took and what a hit he's going to take in the points today.
It looked like Harvick dove to the bottom of those two
I didn't see any contact though, did you?
There was no contact. I just think that maybe Matt moved up a little bit to give Harvick room, and he got tangled up with Brad, and they couldn't get apart from each other.
Well, the 88 team has not had many bad breaks this season en route to their 4 wins and their championship lead, but there is a huge development right there.
Well, and think about his one bad race of the year was at Gateway when he got crashed. And he's only had a 14-point lead coming into this race, winning 4 times.
Yeah, that's a little bit late. That's after Harvick jumped down there and made it 3 wide. Brad Keselowski with absolutely nowhere to go on the outside when Matt Crafton pinned him up against the wall.
And these are experienced racers. They know you're going to get put 3 wide down into these turns. That's what we've talked about all weekend, is how much the draft can give you these opportunities.
See if we can get a better look at it, or a more identifiable look at it from the 0-0 of Harvick.
See, Kevin had such a good run when those 2 trucks were side by side. And down on the inside, it looked like Matt just got down with the corner and never turned. Possibly a tire went down or something.
Could have been, or he might have just moved up a little bit to give Harvick room on the bottom. He got tied up with the left front of Keselowski and couldn't get away from each other.
Our points leader out of the truck already at Pocono.
Dillon didn't get the start he needed. There was a gap between he and the truck of Eric Jones, so there was no push. Therefore, he couldn't make anything happen, but he's gaining on these guys. He's hanging right with them at least. Last time by, the fastest truck on the track.
No trouble.
That's Chavis. The yellow is out.
Yellow's out here, yellow's out.
Boy, we got to do it again. Was such a great restart by all 5 of the first front rows. Ray Black Jr. also involved in the 07. He's actually at the entrance to pit road.
Slid down there and made damage, made contact with that inside wall.
Chavis was running 20th at the time, and Ray Black Jr. 18th.
He's already loose there completely by himself. Does a nice job getting the thing going forward, but unfortunately it hooks, and around he goes into the outside wall. Ray Black Jr. just trying to avoid him, I think, got sideways.
Look how far those trucks slide. That's how fast they're going. That's exiting a corner, and he had the brakes locked down, sliding sideways, and still made contact with that inside wall.
We saw Jeb Burton make contact with an inside wall in Cup practice today.
Oh, we're going to have another restart for the win at Pocono. And Timothy Peters in the third, or Kevin Harvick in the 3rd row.
Can't say enough for John West Townley. We talked earlier how strong that truck is. He's up in the 3rd spot. Can he close the deal, though?
Green at Pocono.
Great restart by the 51 of Kyle Busch.
And Austin Dillon didn't get a good restart at all, and Kyle Busch just left him.
Look at Harvick in the middle. Now Harvick's up to the 4th spot. Remember, he's got fresher tires, as does Tyler Reddick, but here comes John West Townley to the inside of Reddick.
Cameron Haley running 2nd behind Kyle Busch. Austin Dillon is 3rd.
Harvick with a big run down the bottom. He made it work, and here comes Tift to the inside of Townley.
Remember, Matt Tift came to pit road as well to get tires late.
Everyone fighting for position.
Daniel Hemrick, that 14 truck, another great run for that young driver. Goes in turn number 3 ahead of Matt Tift.
There's Hemrick in the 14, Tift in the 54, Mason Mingus and John West Townley getting together.
Hold the gas, hold the gas.
And a yellow, again, a caution waves.
All right, get it rolling. Front end 3, guys. A little bit of rear damage.
Well, they were coming to get the white. They did not get the white flag. Kyle Busch was just shy of the line.
What a tough break for John West Townley. What a great run he had going.
Bring it to us. 4 tires, guys.
Michael Shelton tell him to come on down for 4 tires. Mason Mingus also having a good run running on the lead lap.
You talk about the points implications of some of the things that have happened today. We had Matt Crafton, your points leader, had a problem early. Eric Jones, who was 3rd in points coming into this, had a problem. John West Townley was 5th in points coming into this race, an issue, and still haven't settled it out and decided who's going to win this race.
We're not done yet, and right now, Tyler Reddick in a great spot up in the 6th spot shown on our scoring monitor right now, but again, we're going to have to withstand another green-white checker.
You can see Mingus got loose on the bottom of the racetrack, took John West Townley with him into the outside wall. Looked like for a bit Townley had a chance to save it, but it made pretty significant contact with the outside.
I think a little more room and he probably would have saved it because he didn't really get turned around that much, but just ran out of racetrack there.
Well, it's a shame. Both John West Townley and Mason Mingus have had good weekend. Mason Mingus season best qualifying effort. John West, as you guys have noted, has had speed and was running well.
Well, that started on this restart, Phil. John West had the inside 2nd row starting position, and he just didn't go. And that put him 3 wide when they got down to turn 1 and didn't get any better over the tunnel, and it resulted in a crash on the turn 3.
See a little bit of damage to the 15 of Mason Mingus. He stays on the lead lap right now.
Check this out. See the jump that Kyle Busch gets? Dylan does a nice job. Everybody rolls by Townley, and now watch what happens to him.
Yeah, he had a couple truck links between he and Austin Dillon. And now they're going to fan out. See, Matt Tiff thinks about going to the inside of him. Now he's going to pull down, back in line. But they're 3 wide down here. John West had to get down out of the throttle because of Tyler Reddick being there. He's able to get back by Tyler Reddick.
But you saw the big run on the bottom for Tiff. The trucks just were able to gang up on him and put him in a bad position.
Been 34 laps, guys, since Kyle Busch came down pit road, as well as Cameron Haley running 2nd.
If he gets to the line before the yellow,
Hold the gas, hold the gas.
he'll be a winner. Nope,
Gas it,
didn't
gas
do
it.
it.
All right, get it rolling when you can. Front end 3, guys.
Yeah, he was doing all he could do to get to the line before the caution flag came out.
Hedlund.
But wide open's only wide open. You can't be any more than that.
Anymore.